Merry Christmas, motherfuckers!
Merry Christmas.
That's right. It's a special Christmas intro.
I stuck to the same theme.
Oh yeah, it was
but oh man, this is going to come out on Christmas Eve.
Yes, this will be out Christmas Eve.
The schedule got a little weird this week, so this isn't going to come out too far after recording.
No, this will be out in, I don't know what time it is. This will be out in just over 12 hours.
So perfect.
Just over 12 hours.
So, I think I finally finished Christmas shopping today.
Yeah, so some of my Christmas presents are being delivered today for other people. Like my mom lives in New Mexico, so her stuff's getting delivered today. And actually, no, sorry. Half of her present got delivered yesterday.
Yeah.
The other half gets delivered tomorrow.
Well, I don't expect anything less from me, from you and Big Brother and Bezos we trust. So
exactly. Thank Amazon.
Yeah. I just finished up some stuff today. Boy, I'm going to say two things. The first is I'm going to give Target kudos because the actual transaction length of between shopping, getting in line, and paying was top notch. Like they're pushing people through, you know.
Did they actually have more than 3 registers open?
They had every register opened, and I've never really gone to Target or any big box retailers this close to Christmas.
Not since I worked at one.
Well, that exactly.
Yeah.
But I think Black Friday is the busiest. But oh my God, it was a fucking disaster. And you had asked me, I don't know why you asked me to get you the ripest banana and a bag of full.
I'll tell you in a minute after you finish.
I was gonna get it, and I'm like, I don't know what it was with the produce section, but it was. I've never seen so. I don't even think they probably didn't even have any bananas left. Like people are like, fuck it, man, you're getting bananas for Christmas. Like just people are pulling. You know, you're getting.
Hey, for some people, for some lonely ladies out there, maybe that's exactly what the doctor ordered.
You know, it's enhances the flavor. I think once it seeps through the peel. But
you gotta make sure you leave the peel on, though. You don't.
Of course, you're gonna leave the peel on.
Yeah,
what do you?
Otherwise, you're ending up with banana cream.
Oof,
banana cream poontang.
Banana bread.
That's in a few weeks when the yeast takes over.
Oh, God. What you got down there, lady?
We got a full-on fallopian fungus. We're baking a loaf, and I think it's sourdough.
So yeah. So that was fun. So you did 98% of your shit online, though.
Yeah, I did 98% of my shit online this week.
Yeah,
I did go out the main course for Mrs. Razzle. I did go out and get.
Okay.
At a store, but the store I went to was busy, but it was not. They had adequate number of employees, and it didn't take.
I have an assumption of what and where you went, and going by what you've said, they're generally not that busy.
Yeah, I mean there was a decent number of people in there, but
more than usual.
Yeah, but there was a good ratio of employees to people.
That's because when you go to a store that has certain price points, it levels out the playing field.
It weeds out the
the guy there.
I mean, I'll say it because she's gonna know soon enough. I went to a jewelry store,
of course,
as usual, and when I go to buy my wife jewelry, I don't buy her jewelry from like K
Kohl's
or Kohl's or Walmart
Hey.
or Target.
Hold on.
There's nothing wrong with K. Let me change the order a little
Okay.
bit. I would say Walmart, then Target, then Kohl's, then K, and whatever. In that order. There's nothing wrong with them. In fact, they're owned by the same parent company as the place that I went.
I mean, yeah.
And they're basically all owned by the same parent company.
Correct.
At this point.
They all come from the same place.
Yes. But slavery,
Yeah,
basically.
Hey, I'm fine with it.
Indentured servitude. But the place that I generally go is at the higher end of the price points for jewelry. As far as like your retail chains go.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, there were very few. There are never very many people in there, but it's not like I went to the mall, like a jewelry store in the mall that's going to be fucking overrun.
Sure.
Well, I didn't go there to buy like a $99 heart pendant.
Right.
So.
Yeah, but those are all gone by now.
Well, yeah.
Those were there Black Friday, and
right.
maybe a week later, all the cheap stuff to get people in.
Right.
Now it's just people serious about buying jewelry.
Right. Which was good.
Which I know all about it.
I know you do.
I did not. My first thought for when I was thinking about what to get Ms. Dazzle, I was gonna go down the jewelry route, and to be honest, I probably should have. Just because things just started, compounding. Like
it is a very. No, I don't want to say condensed, and I don't want to say compact. It is a very dense. It's a very effective gift.
Yes.
For the amount of time and the size, right? You can't.
Yes.
It's really hard to spend the amount of money on anything else that you can spend on jewelry and have it be such a small one item choice.
Yes.
Like if you're going to go out and let's say you're going to spend $500, not to put any ideas in anybody's heads, but let's say you're going to go out and spend $500. If you go to spend $500 on your significant other at fucking Kohl's, like you're going to walk out of there with a new wardrobe,
yeah.
Or unless you're going to get her like a mixer, and even still that's only half that. So but jewelry is a very easy, like, okay, I want to spend,
here's my price point.
This is what I want to spend. This is a general idea. The other thing I like about where I went is that they save like your whole purchase history, so they can pull it up and be like, okay, this is that. This will, so you'll know, because I forget the shit that I buy, and it makes it easier because you can look at it and see like what goes with what, and they'll give you like an idea, like, okay, I think this would go really well with this thing you bought in the past, stuff like that. So that's nice.
Yes, I agree. I think that the benefit of that is that you have a price point. You go online, you look at some stuff, you go in the store because you got to go into the store, and you do it, you get it, you know exactly what you're walking out with. I was going to do that because I've done it many times. I am no stranger to jewelry. In fact, for those that don't know, I worked at a jewelry store for
that
years.
Now belongs to the same parent company.
That now belongs, yeah. So I know the jewelry game. I know, what a deal is and what isn't a deal. So, and I know how to pick things fairly well. So that being said, I've bought Ms. Dazzle jewelry in the past, but this year I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get a bracelet, or a tennis bracelet, or a pair of studs, solitaire earrings, something. But then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try. This is the first Christmas where I've tried to be more personal with people. Like, it's just like, not to say that jewelry isn't personal.
Yeah, all those assholes that went out and bought jewelry.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. But jewelry is one of those things where realistically you can't go wrong. I mean, above a certain price point, like,
yeah,
unless you're buying junk.
For the most part, you really can't, except unless it's like if you're gonna buy a birthstone or something, you buy the wrong one.
Well, yeah, but that's your fault.
Exactly. Or you buy nobody's buying yellow gold these days. So if you
Well, I disagree. It's
really
yellow gold and rose gold are
rose gold is very hot. Yellow gold,
but they
not.
usually pair rose gold with yellow gold.
A lot of the stuff I was seeing was white gold with rose gold.
There is a lot of stuff, but white gold's been the trend, and platinum for as long as I can remember. So, but yeah, as long as you're in the pocket of what she likes, and you have she likes princess over round or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Once you have those core facts, you can't go wrong. Yeah. She's gonna like it regardless. So,
you can't really go wrong with diamonds.
Yeah, diamonds and fucking gold. I mean, you can't just can't go wrong with it. So. And it's something that hopefully, potentially, will last forever.
Well, yeah. And the nice thing is basically everything that I buy, I get the extended warranty on it.
Oh, you have to. It's the one thing in life that you should.
Yeah, and actually, so her engagement ring that I had bought her from there, one of the prongs, it was a princess cut diamond, more than a carat. And one of the prongs bent completely back. And so the diamond was only just wedged in there on 3 prongs. And we noticed it. And we immediately took it in, got it fixed. Bing, bang, boom. No problem.
She's snagging on a glove or something?
Yeah.
That's usually how something like that happens.
Something like that. I don't know. But it was either way. The nice thing is that it's you don't have to worry about it.
They'll even, if you go in and get the diamond check every 6 months and have them sign it off, you can lose that stone. And they'll put another stone in there that is certified. So it's one of the few things, really nice jewelry, over a certain price point, you have to have a warranty, especially since it's lifetime. And I don't think they're going to go out of business anytime soon.
Yeah, not that conglomerate.
No. I didn't. I not to say it's not personal, but I decided, because I know if it's one thing that I love about Ms. Dazzle and her gift giving is she is very personal with gifts. Now, she's been going through school and all that. She doesn't work a whole lot. She doesn't make a lot of money, and I don't and I don't even want her to get me anything. But the things that she gets me, like for my birthday, she got me a silver guitar pick engraved with some stuff on it, and it was it was very thoughtful. So I have that sitting on my desk. But I wanted to be more, I don't know, not like that kind of things remembered type personal.
No, I get it.
But I wanted to keep a perked ear when she said, I want this or I need this or stuff.
Well, it's kind of like what we talked about last week. Is it's like the whole gift card thing, or telling people exactly what you want, and then if you don't know me well enough, or if you don't care enough to spend the time to think about things that I would like and think about things that I would enjoy, then just don't give me anything.
Unless I will say, after today, that you can have a mixture.
Sure.
Because I bought a lot of gift cards today, but they were specific gift cards.
Right.
Like, I know this person, I've been told, or I know that this person likes this, so I will get them a gift card for that.
Right.
So, and sometimes you don't know.
And sometimes you're on your way to Christmas dinner and you have to stop at Walgreens and just get whatever they have.
It's like, oh, what do you mean your aunt got me a sweater? Oh my God.
Exactly. Hey, you brought it. Are you on your way? Yeah. Did you get a present for my Tony Uncle Jimmy's niece Chauncey?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure I did.
The one that made you the crayon card? Oh, fuck. Oh, Jesus. Tony, Jimmy, Joey.
Does she like? Hold on, let me see. Let me look through my center console. Does she like peanuts?
Does she like pennies?
I have peanuts. I have peanuts and air freshener. Yeah. Which one? She's not getting both.
I got a jewel bag. Pennies,
Perfect.
Peanuts. So yeah. So I was a little more personal this year. I never get presents for my parents. mostly because I never really could afford with the kids and everything. But this year I decided to
That sound is Dazzle defuzzing his
defuzzing it.
microphone.
It's got
Just so you know.
Razzle cat hair all over it. I can see it.
I
But
probably
yeah,
shouldn't let him wipe his asshole on your mic.
it looked they did look like asshole feline asshole hairs.
Yeah. For somebody so allergic, you know a lot about feline assholes.
Well, I mean,
you gotta know what to watch out for.
You gotta.
Something's creeping up on you in the shadows.
I need
dark
to know.
alley.
I need to know 100% of this cat. Every inch.
What is that? I know what that is. It's a cat asshole.
Yes, I can smell it. I can smell it.
Yeah.
My parents, I was more thoughtful with this year.
In that you got them something?
Well, not only did I get them something, but even in years past when I have gotten them a little something, it was always like I would get him a gift card to Menards or Home Depot, and I would get her, I would get my mom like a gift card to a restaurant or something, Carrabba's or something.
Get one of those get one of those Idaho potatoes that's in the plastic wrap that all you have to do is throw it in the microwave to make a baked potato.
Yeah.
Great gift.
Is it? It's a good stocking stuffer.
Yeah, just wrap it right up, throw it in there.
Although I wouldn't eat it, but
I mean, it's a potato, bro. You just throw it in the microwave.
I don't eat anything that comes out of a microwave
right.
unless it's popcorn related, or I eat popcorn out of the microwave.
That's interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Well, how else are you gonna make popcorn?
I make popcorn on the stove all the time.
It's
fucking amazing.
If I had
the
thing of seeds and all that stuff.
I can give you a bag of seeds. I got it upstairs.
No.
They're called kernels, but I can provide.
They're seeds.
Yeah, I know, but we call them kernels.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just telling you. They're called kernels.
Anyways, I got my stepdad a really nice. I won't say really nice. There's much nicer, but I got him a decent turntable, a set of bookshelf speakers, because the turntable's a Victrola, and it's like a suitcase, so it's like portable, quote unquote.
Mm-hmm.
But
for when you want to go camping,
for when you
also want to bring your turntable.
Yeah, you want to bring your turntable.
45s.
Clearly,
sure.
It's not the most expensive, but it wasn't the cheapest. And it has speakers built in, but I can attest because we tested.
They probably sound great.
They were garbage.
Sure.
And it's Bluetooth, so you can like stream music from your phone or whatever to the
thing
Victrola out the bookshelf speakers, and the bookshelf speakers, might I say.
What kind are they?
Oedipus
speakers?
Something with an
Epiphone?
E. Edifile? Audio?
Audiophile?
No, it's not audio. It starts with an E.
Audiophile?
Something like that. They're Amazon's like best suggested highest rate, one of their highest rated for that price point and size.
Cool.
So I got him that and the Dark Side of the Moon vinyl.
There you go.
And dude, he was excited. He was like so excited because he lost all of his vinyl. He used to have vinyls, and he lost them. Our basement in the city flooded, and he lost all of his vinyls, got ruined. And I said, well, now you'll always have a gift option, right?
You
like
get him.
I was like, every year for the next 15 to 20 years,
the new Kanye West,
you're getting a vinyl of some kind.
Yeah, Ariana Grande.
Yeah. It might be a new vinyl.
Adele?
I might. Oh, Adele. Well, my mom would love that
On vinyl.
But I could go get go to a record store, get an older one, get a reproduction, whatever. Just a gift, a new gift, accessories. I don't have to get him a fucking Menards gift card anymore, or a potato.
Right.
And my mom, I got her a set of Nest fragrance candles, and like this like kind of personal spa basket with like lotions and lube and slippers and cattail. So so
an oddly shaped vibrating toothbrush.
Yes, that was weirdly like number one on her list.
That's strange.
that Sonic Wall toothbrush. It's,
Sonic Wall?
340.
Sonicare?
Sure, Sonicare. I don't know.
pretty sure
No, this was the off-brand. That was toothbrush.
Sonic Wall's a firewall. Unless Dell's making vibrators.
I mean,
these
no, they're
days.
making toothbrushes.
Teeth brushes.
Yeah, it's like 350 volts or something.
Oh man,
I don't know.
Comes with a gas generator.
Yeah, you can also keep it in your glove box if you need to jumpstart your car battery.
Yeah, gives new meaning to the term "choke me." Get it? 'Cause it's choke.
Yeah, I get it.
On a gas engine.
Yeah, cool.
Do you get it though?
But
do you get it?
So yeah, so that was my shopping experience. I'm very happy. The kids got a bunch of shit. Legos galore, fucking headsets and toys and wrestling stuff. And...
Fortnite season passes.
Oh, ask me how much money I spent on V-Bucks this weekend.
How much money did you spend on V-Bucks this weekend?
$125
Man,
on
that's
V-Bucks.
the most expensive free game I've ever heard of.
I know.
Jeez.
And that was just this weekend because I told them
Is it called V-Bucks for Virgin Bucks?
Like, could be.
Okay.
I mean, I hope so in their case.
Well, in their case, yes.
I told them with their gifts, I was gonna buy the PlayStation Network cards, to give them, but I was like, that's a fucking waste. I was like, my credit card's linked to the account, and the V-Bucks conveniently are in increments of $25, packs.
There you go.
So I told them each they had $50 in PlayStation Network. I said you don't have to spend it on V-Bucks. You can spend $25 on V-Bucks. Maybe a game is on sale for $19.99 that you want, or there's new wrestlers out for WWE, 2K18, and then you want that or whatever. I was like,
right.
You can use it for whatever you want, but if you want the V-Bucks, it's fine.
Instantly.
That was the quickest $100.
You turn around and your phone dings 4 times.
Yes.
From 4 separate $25 purchases.
And I'm gonna tell you why it was $125.
Tax?
No. Thankfully, it's not taxed. It was
22.27. Go on.
Dazzle, youngest Dazzle.
Youngest Dazzle
Youngest
child.
Dazzle child.
That sounds like a fucking hippie name. Dazzle child.
Dazzle child.
Come on, Dazzle child.
Dazzle moon dazzle.
Moon sprinkles.
He was over earlier than oldest Dazzle child. And I told him, I was like, okay. I was like, you still have money from, because his grandmother, Dazzle Seniors, gave him money. I said, okay, here's your money. I'm holding on to it, but whatever you want to get with it, you can get. He got a Lego set that was like $50. I was like, cool. Dude. You want the Lego set? Go for it. Nothing wrong with that. And then he got, what else did he get? He got something else that was like $22 or something. I said, okay, you have like $25 left to buy whatever you want. And he was like, well, can I get V-Bucks? And I was like, okay. Okay. So I took the 25, kept it, and then I bought V-Bucks with my card. So I spent $100 on V-Bucks,
right?
And senior Dazzles spent $25. And do you want to know what they had to show for it?
Skins? A new dance?
Fucking yes, emotes, skins, wraps for the guns or whatever.
Fuck. Wow.
The character looks like it's the pickaxe is balloons or something. I'm like, I can't do this. I can't even.
I don't understand.
I don't. You could have.
The generational gap is too wide.
It's like I get online.
Just wait till they have to start working. That shit's gonna go away real quick.
Well, of course it is. But the thing is like I get the pay to play games, right?
I guess. Yeah, I guess.
I get it, right?
But it's not pay to play. It's pay to play different.
That's exactly. If if Littlest Dazzle, 20, mark it down. If Littlest Dazzle, it's because I just think I'm talking to you. That's why.
I know.
If the
Because
Littlest,
the audio quality is so good.
it's so good.
Like we're in each other's heads.
It's literally, it's so good. Littlest Dazzle, if he came up to me and was like, Dad, I don't, the gun I want isn't good. Right, and I keep getting, pwned.
Keep getting murked by these noobs.
Right, and like,
these noobs log in and they spend all this money in V-Bucks.
Right.
And they keep murking me, bro.
If that was happening, I could understand the desire to
make
shortcut.
it fun.
Right.
To make it competitive.
Exactly.
Sure. I understand that.
And if you want to make that shortcut,
Right.
I understand that.
If you want to pay for it, sure.
Right.
Whatever.
That's where there's like a fine line, because that's the whole EA Games thing with Battlefront.
Right.
I think it was, or was it Battlefield?
It's
was
every game they release.
but the biggest thing was the Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Yeah.
When it was like, well, you could spend 40 hours to be able to play one match as Darth Vader or whatever. And once you die, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
You could spend 40 hours or, $9.99 on this box, and you're guaranteed one golden token for whoever. Now that kind of shit kills me.
I think also they got in shit because when they first released that, I thought not all characters were unlockable. I thought you had to pay for certain characters.
I think that might have been true.
I know they got in trouble for a bunch of shit, but I think that was part of it, is that they some of the like Darth Vader or Luke or some of the main fucking characters you couldn't play as for free.
Well, here's the thing, not to go off on that, but the first one I thought was fine. I played the first one. I owned the first one.
I got it for $10.
I thought it was a lot of fun. The way they did it in that game was you could, if you went on like enough of a killing spree, or you did well enough, the token would drop on the field, and you could go and you could pick it up, and you could play as the character. So that was cool. It was like it incentivized you to be a good player. Now, yeah, you would come across people who spent money to unlock certain things or do certain things, but for the most part, it was a pretty even playing field, and I would go, I mean, it wasn't great, but like 16-4 or 8-6, or not bad, but never more deaths than kills, I guess.
Sure.
But oh my god, when you start tweaking in it and you like equate real time, real world hours, and you tell me you have to grind for 40 hours to play as this character on average, dude, that's a full-time job.
Yep.
Craziness.
Fuck that noise.
Now Fortnite is the opposite. Everybody's on an even playing field. I mean, you could spend money to get certain things, but
it doesn't help you. It doesn't help you be better.
From what I've seen, it doesn't do anything. It's all customization.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my god, I want the newest dance, or I want the newest, emotes or whatever.
That's a whole nother thing. I want the newest. I want to pay for the newest dance that they stole from someone else and aren't paying.
Right. Like the Carlton.
Well, that too, Alfonso Ribeiro. Yeah. He's suing them. Chance the Rapper called them out. He's not suing them, but he called them out for stealing people's dances from like music and music videos, but not licensing the song or playing the song. So effectively, just stealing the dance and getting away with it for free and charging money for it. Same thing. The very first dance they did was stolen from Scrubs. It was stolen.
The dude with the dance thing.
Yeah,
well, you can't see, but
Donald Faison is his name.
Yes,
it's the actor's name.
Yes.
And he came up with that dance. Himself. It wasn't choreographed. He did that on the show.
But this is a very gray area. Can you really
it's choreography.
Or yeah, but can you? That's crazy. That's art. That's a form of art.
Yeah, but reproducing art.
It's not illegal to reproduce the Mona Lisa.
I mean, it is, kinda.
No, it's not. I could paint a version of the Mona Lisa
Yeah, that's true.
and sell it and say it's inspired by the Mona Lisa.
The Mona Lisa is several hundred years old. I understand what I think it's different.
Like music, same thing.
With music though, if it's too similar, you can get sued. Robin Thicke, Marvin Gaye.
Yes, if it's exactly in that way. But when you start taking dance,
but that dance was identical. You can watch them next to each other.
I get it.
Identical.
I get it. I get that the dances are identical, but you can't really. I'll give you an example. Who made the moonwalk famous?
Martin Luther King Jr. Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson. He didn't invent the moonwalk.
Okay.
Does the guy who technically invented it, should he be allowed to sue Michael Jackson for every time he moonwalked?
But Michael Jackson wasn't selling his moonwalk, specifically.
Well, but that's the thing. Fortnite isn't selling specifically the dance.
I mean, it is. They're selling emotes. That's what...
Yes.
The dances are emotes.
No. They're selling V-Bucks that are used to buy emotes.
Okay.
So you're getting a currency that doesn't exist.
But it equates. But you take that amount, and it does equate to real world dollars.
But it's different. That's how you get away with it.
We'll see. We'll see on a later episode because they're getting sued for it right now.
I would like to see what happens with that.
They have multiple lawsuits against them right now.
Because I mean, there's so many different. They're not the only game that does emotes either.
Yeah, I know.
You know?
Well, Destiny did Thriller.
Yeah.
Or a knockoff of Thriller.
Exactly.
So we'll see. Yeah, we'll see.
And that costs money, technically.
I think it did, yeah.
You know, well, you play, you spend money on silver, you use the silver for the emotes, just like the V-Bucks.
Right.
So, but anywho, do you have any New Year's resolutions?
I never do.
If you had to have a New Year's resolution, what would it be?
Probably the same thing everyone else does. I need to start working out again. I was working out pretty regularly, 2-3 times a week, and then that kind of fell through. So I used to work. You know this, but I used to work out. When I work in the city, a friend of mine and another coworker lives in the city, and in his building there was a gym. So what we would do is we would go over there on lunch, and we'd work out on lunch for free. And then go back to work.
It was a nice gym, too.
It was a nice gym. For what it is, it's free.
It's got everything you need.
Right. So that was great. I did that for about 2 years. And then he moved out of there. He got married. They bought a house. He moved out of there.
And now he's going to get fat.
Well, yeah, probably. He actually has a gym membership as well. That's like across the street from his office. But he moved out of there, and then his mom moved in, and that just does not work anymore. So we had to stop going there and working out. So I haven't worked out in a few months.
Well, I was hoping that you would say that.
Oh, boy.
Because I have a proposition.
Is it sexual?
Well, it could be.
I was going to say, can it be?
Could be.
Are we doing the sheet thing? We put up the sheet and have sex behind it on camera?
No, we got to save that for a live stream.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
Here's what is in my opinion, the greatest motivator in life?
Well, you're gonna. I mean.
Well, nothing sexual.
Oh, then I don't have any motivations.
Of course you do.
Food. I like food.
Well, no,
I like to eat.
Don't look at like necessities. I'm not talking about necessity. I'm saying
money.
Money.
Okay. Oh, so we're gonna bet.
We're gonna bet.
Okay.
So here's. I agree with everything you said. I want to do those things. Back surgery is fine. I should be 100% relatively soon. Is your house exploding again?
Yeah, the house is exploding.
Okay.
To be fair, we made it 34 minutes without
anything. Yeah, it's crazy.
And Mrs. For those who don't know, Mrs. Razzle's upstairs cooking up a goddamn Christmas feast right now for tomorrow. We got 2 pots on the stove. She's making cookies, wrapping presents, meatballs, neck bones, sauce, like the fucking works. So I'm surprised we haven't had any background noise until now.
Yeah.
So anyway,
I'm a little worried.
Yeah. Good. It's actually good that we got some noise. Signs of life.
Yes.
So we're good.
One of the biggest motivators for me is money. When it comes to like bets or resolutions or things like that. It's one thing that if you do the honor system, and I don't care.
Nah.
There's nothing to motivate
We
me.
can weigh in every week on the podcast.
You fucking you're reading my mind. Here's what we're gonna do.
Really flapping your jacks, aren't I?
Here's what we're gonna do. Yes, you're really buttering my toast.
You're really crisping my waffle over here.
I weighed in this morning. I weigh 200. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
200.
I bet it starts with a 7.
No, but close.
267
pounds. Okay. Which is the highest I've weighed in several months. So 267. I think when Mrs. Dazzle and I met, I was 250 or less, maybe, roundabout. Now, it would be unfair with the weight difference for us to equate.
Well, I've done a weight loss contest before.
Yes,
with people who have of greatly different sizes, and what we did was we did percentage, the percentage of weight lost.
But even percentage is skewed.
Okay, so what do you propose?
Because you weigh less. So the percentage would be off. It'd be the same as pound for pound.
No, it wouldn't. Because if I lose 20 pounds and you lose 20 pounds, I lost a greater percentage of my starting weight than you did.
Right.
Right. So that would make, even though we lost the same number of pounds, that would make mine the winner because it's a higher percentage of my starting weight.
Right.
But if I lost, and we'll just use simple numbers, if I lost 15 pounds and you lost 20, our percentage could be even.
I'm not saying it's I'm saying it would be more in favor of me. Because because I weigh more and it's easier for me to lose 20 pounds.
Yeah, but it's a lower percentage of your overall weight. That's why you do it by percent. Either way, we don't have to do that. What is your proposition?
Well, my proposition was we set a target weight.
Okay.
Okay.
For each of us?
For each of us.
Okay.
Now, dependent on our target weights, I was gonna propose that. How much do you weigh?
I think I'm in the 240s. I don't know off the top of my head.
Okay.
I haven't weighed in a while because it's fucking depressing.
What is your target?
My target in the past, because I've lost like 30 plus pounds a couple of times, and I've always slowly just packed it on.
Packed it back on.
My target in the past I've never gotten to. So my target in the past has always been 180.
Okay.
I've gotten down to the lowest I ever was as like an adult was 191. So that's the closest I ever got to that goal. So maybe let's call it. I mean, I could say 200. I could say 190. I don't know what.
Well, my goal is 200.
Your goal is 200.
My goal is 200 pounds.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go for 180 then.
Okay. So if let's round me up to 270 just to make it even, because I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna be 270.
Well, yeah, Christmas is tomorrow.
So yeah, but I'm not.
And then there's New Year's.
I'm not celebrating. I already had my Christmas. I ate 14 pieces of pizza last night. So
my oh my.
So let's say I'm 270. So it's 70 pounds for me. Let's say you're 240. So that's 60 pounds for you.
I'm like 245 ish. But anyway.
Okay. I was gonna propose that for every pound we do, I don't know, what would make sense? Because that would be a little too high. No, I'm willing to do it. I'm willing to do $5 a pound.
I was just gonna say $5 a pound.
I'm willing to do it.
Okay, so how do we calculate this?
But we only win if we get to our target.
So what happens? Okay.
And since we're both around the same poundage, like I don't weigh that much more than you, but you're a little taller. But since we both want to lose about 70 pounds, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. So how do we pay out?
Well, that's the thing is not only does this incentivize us to reach our goal, if we both reach our goal, we don't owe each other anything.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because one isn't going to outweigh the other.
But so let me ask you this then: how does one person pay the other? So if I reach my goal first,
Well, well, that's the other thing
Mm-hmm.
that we could do. If you reach your goal first,
Mm-hmm.
and it takes me, and let's say we'll give like a realistic period of time. But if I'm like 50 pounds away, if I lose 10 pounds and you've lost 70 pounds, we're gonna call it you win, and you get paid out $5 a pound. If you reach your goal and I'm like 10 pounds away or whatever, then you'll get paid out at your rate,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll get paid out at my current rate. You know what I'm saying? And so it'll incentivize us to both get there, because I don't want to pay you $300 or whatever. And if we both get there at the same time, then it'll even out. And even if I'm only 10 pounds away, then I only have to pay you the 10-pound difference.
Right, $50.
Right.
I'm in.
I'm in.
Do we have a time period?
Well, let's be realistic. I mean, we don't want to be unhealthy. So I don't know how long it would take to lose 70 pounds. So it would, I don't know.
I've never lost that much before.
Like, could we do 70 pounds in 6 months?
Oh, you could, yeah.
Could
Absolutely.
you?
Yeah, you could do it. I've done 30 pounds in 2 months. So it's possible. I will say the first 30 pounds are the easiest.
Yeah. So let's do this. Let's say 6 months, 70 pounds. We'll keep it even.
What's that date? Let me
July. We'll say July 1st.
Yeah. Well, that's 7. It's just over. Well,
Well, we're not starting until after the New Year.
yeah, that makes sense.
The New Year. So,
Okay. July 1st.
July 1st. Mark it down in the calendar in your treasures.
My treasure pad.
Yeah. I was thinking about this because nothing has motivated me more to lose weight in my life than the one time I was in a work thing that was like whoever loses.
Oh yeah,
weight for money.
Yeah, same thing.
I was like, yeah, absolutely.
What was your goal? 190? 200?
No, 200. 70 pounds. And we'll go by the honor system that you. I'll even tell you this much: if I get to 200 and you get to 180,
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you 100. I'll give you $5 a pound between the difference between 180 and 200.
Whatever.
Yeah, I mean it would be only fair
Sure.
because it's gonna be a lot harder for you to lose that last 20 pounds compared to the.
Yes.
It's gonna be a lot easier for me to lose 50 pounds to
Right.
your 30
Which is
pounds.
why, like I said, I got to 191, and it was that, and then I moved, and it was a shit show, so it was tough. But yeah, I completely, yes. The first is the easiest. The first 10 pounds, I've done 10 pounds in a week. The first 10
Sure.
pounds is fucking easy.
Water. That's why it's all water.
Water, poop,
Yeah.
extra poop.
Actually, when I was, because my weight has fluctuated. You can't find a picture of me in 2 pictures of me within 5 years that look the same. Like it's just every 5 years I go through this transformation where I start to lose weight. Before fuckface was when I was around my leanest since high school. I was like 165 or something.
Yeah.
Once or maybe a little more. And then I got fucking huge. I was like pushing 3. Well, I was like 280. And then I dropped down again, and I was like 200. And now and then right before Mrs. Dazzle, I was like 250 because I was starting to lose weight again. And then the back thing after
Right.
that.
Yeah, you were walking. You were doing walks.
Walking, I felt
couple
great.
miles a day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like 3 to 6 miles a day. I loved it. So that is the goal. This way we've even if it's a little slower in the wintertime, because we're not gonna. I mean, I can't go walking in the wintertime. I'll die with the asthma and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So, but we'll have spring and some of summer to make up for that.
Dieting is the hard part. Dieting is the hard part and the more effective.
See,
part.
well, that's the thing. See, that's the easiest part for me.
Oh, it's not me.
See, the dieting
Especially
is super easy for me.
I just explained everything that's being.
Oh no,
cooked
I know.
upstairs right
Believe
now.
me. But I could have as long as there's a motivator behind it, I can have a very strict portion control Yeah.
is something I am awful at.
Well, I'm terrible at pork. I need if you put a tub of ice cream in front of me, I have to eat the whole thing.
Well, okay, so
Consumption.
That's one thing I will say is that I am a salt, not a sweet. So I will almost never be like, oh, I want a donut.
Yeah.
Oh, it's fucking ice cream right now, drizzling goddamn caramel and fucking sauce.
Snickers.
I spit those M&Ms into my mouth, you fucking bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm generally not like that. But if you give me some fucking corned beef hash or sausages or ribs, steak, fucking potatoes, pasta.
But the good thing about that is you have a lot of options in terms of like calorie or healthier choices without losing a lot of that stuff. Like,
yeah, I know. Lean meats are,
and maybe you get a barbecue sauce that's, lower in calorie, lower in sugar and stuff.
Yep. You get one that's vinegar based instead of like a lot of sugar.
Yeah.
Sure.
So,
one of the best condiments out there is mustard because it's fucking 5 calories.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, you have options. I'm more of a sweet person, but I can do without it.
Well, it's especially going to be tough too because as you know, Mrs. Razzle is pregnant.
Yeah.
And she is due at the end of May.
Mm-hmm.
So that's like how it's normal for the husband to gain weight.
Yeah. Sympathy, whatever.
Yeah. So that whole period, that whole almost 5 months of that period, she'll be very, very pregnant. So it'll be even tougher on me.
You're gonna be sitting there eating a saltine cracker.
It's gonna be just chewing a big thing of lettuce till it just turns into cud.
Gonna be eating ice cubes.
Lettuce wrapped ice cubes.
She's gonna be dipping Oreos in peanut butter, and she's gonna be like, I want steak tacos, and then you're gonna be like, oh, I'm just gonna sit over here and eat this rice and beans.
Yeah, that'll be it.
Good.
But I've done it. I know how it goes.
Yeah,
and I'm overdue. I have too many shirts that don't fit. Yeah. So I gotta do it.
There's also the coming of child.
Right. They're gonna say that your dick gets bigger as you lose weight.
Well, it looks bigger. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't
physically
get bigger.
You have more useful dick real estate.
Yes, you have more real estate to play around with. Right. That is for sure. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do miss that. Yeah.
Hey, man. I miss it too.
I mean, it's like a long lost friend.
Oh man.
I will say that one of the things that got me to think about this, I'm going to tell you why.
My brain is just rapidly putting pieces together.
So I said to myself that if the day ever came where I couldn't see my dick anymore. Now that
flaccid or hard?
That flaccid.
Okay.
Now that day has not come, but I was doing some grooming and I had to move around a lot more than I wanted to. I had to move things out of the way to see certain angles, and I was like,
put a foot up on the counter and lay a mirror on the floor. And
fucking, I had to open up Snapchat so I could use my front camera.
Well, it didn't have to be Snapchat, but I mean, people need to know.
It's got night mode. Yeah. Plus, I like to make my asshole look like a dog face.
With the tongue coming out of the back of your balls.
Oh man, that gooch tongue. Yes. Yeah, that was it was one of the saddest moments of my life, man. Like I'm there with one leg up on the bathtub.
Oh yeah.
And I'm trying to get in there over the toilet, and the fucking I'm moving.
That's the other thing. You're trying to aim the hair as it falls.
Yeah, like I kind of want to get that on the rug, so I'm like kind of trying to do stuff, and I'm like moving my belly to the side to see the crease, and I'm just naked and disgusting, just sad. And I'm just like, this has got to be the lowest point.
I've hit rock bottom.
I have hit body rock bottom.
Oh my God.
It was bad. Like, I even contemplated, would this be easier laying down? If I just let gravity, take its course?
Oh, you just go to a
I actually
just go to a spa.
I had to get half hard because
well,
then that was one more I didn't have to pull
right. I understand the base of the
I-
shaft. For those out there who don't know, and ladies or whoever, the base of the shaft is very difficult. So what you don't notice if you're just sitting there completely flaccid is it looks like there's just hair around the base, and realistically, there's actually hair on part of the shaft once it expands and you become hard.
Right.
So if you're flaccid, you have to sit there and stretch your dick out.
Right, you have to stretch your dick
With one hand and then try and trim with the other
right.
hand.
I was using my elbow to try to move my belly to the side. I'm like it was ridiculous.
Oh, see, what you do is you just rest it on the counter and then squat down a little bit to pull the belly up. And
You know what?
Put a mirror on the floor.
That would have been
Or you take a towel, you hook it under the gut, and you tie it behind your neck, like a gut bra.
that also would have been a great idea.
Hey man, I got a little gut myself. Okay,
Yeah.
I've asked myself what if many times.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, the job got done, but it took a lot longer, and it was a lot more effort than it needed to be. Like,
Amen.
could you just? Oh God, it was bad. And I was like, man, I remember, 10 years ago, this was a 20-second process.
Done.
Yeah, done.
Although what I hate personally, so I have an electric trimmer.
Yeah.
And I have to be very careful because I like the hair short. I don't shave because that's a fucking nightmare when it grows back in. I can't deal with it. I cannot deal with it.
It can be.
So I will trim very short, like on the 0 setting or a 1 setting or whatever it is. But I do not shave. I did for like my wedding. I shaved.
Oh, you're such a sweetheart.
Well, and I'll tell that story in a second. So I'll trim, but the problem is that occasionally like a tuft of skin will it like the trimmer, the blades are wide enough where that's big enough for skin to get in there.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of strange angles that you're working with. And
Yeah.
So I have like I'll be just
Yeah, it's the worst.
and then there's blood and like so I have bless you. I have caught myself more than once, so it's always a traumatic experience. So I have to pay a lot of attention.
Yep.
So anyway, my wedding day, you were there. You were in the hotel room, like we're all hanging out, we're all getting ready and everything before the wedding.
Uh-huh.
And our other friend showed up. I'm in the shower, naked, obviously.
Yeah.
And I'm shaving my balls. So I've got like I've got the dick up and to the left with my left hand. Also, like so the shaft is in my palm. And then my fingers are pulling the scrotum up.
Yep.
So I can shave the scrotum.
Yep.
Right? So, and I'm shaving with my right hand. So I've got like a foot up and I'm doing this. And all of a sudden, the bathroom door slides open and there's our friend. He's just like, hey, Razzle. Hi, buddy. Like, yeah, I never seen your penis before, so. Okay, cool. All right, man. I'll see you in a few. Okay, bye. Slides the door shut. Walks away.
Perfect.
It was it was it was a bonding experience.
I don't think a hostage negotiator sweats more than I do when I'm shaving my balls. Like that is a process.
Elaborate.
That it's just okay. I will tell you.
Do I need to get you like one of those Nike headbands from the early 2000s?
Dude,
that were super cool.
I freak out when I have to shave my balls.
Okay.
Because I had an experience.
Oh boy.
When I was like 18, where I shaved my balls and I cut myself.
Oof.
Right up the middle of the sack.
Oh, like on that seam?
And it bled for like 6 months. It didn't really, but it bled for like hours. It would not stop bleeding. I had to wrap my dick and balls in a Hanes white sock. Because Band-Aid wouldn't stay. I wrapped it in a fucking sock.
You know what they need? Patent pending. Band-Aids.
Yeah, Band-Aids would be great. Because every now and then
Band-Aid. They got Band-Aids for your knuckles. They got Band-Aids for your elbow. They got but nothing for your balls.
No.
We need something. We are underrepresented in this category.
I agree with you.
Band-Aids.
Yeah.
Not bald AIDS.
Yes.
Separate. Bald AIDS.
Yeah.
Patent pending.
I agree, because it's something. It's a different.
Yeah.
It's a different.
It's
skin.
basically you basically just need like a lightly adhesive gauze patch.
Yes.
That just can stretch and maneuver to your ever expanding and changing testicles.
Yes.
Plus, it needs to be able to like go over the hair, because otherwise, it's not going to work.
Yeah.
Ooh, wouldn't that suck to pull off though?
I mean, you gotta take the good with the bad. I mean,
and there
it's
you
worth
have
it.
The balls of life.
Because
the balls of life.
I mean, hopefully, if you nick it, there's not gonna be a lot of hair left.
Well, you would hope. Yeah.
Let's hope it's not early in the process.
Right.
But yeah, man, that
you could go World War II on it and just use super glue. That's what super glue was invented for. Is a
balls for your,
for soldiers out in the field getting ball injuries. Ball wounds, ball shrapnel.
Ball shrapnel.
You know, I mean, how do you fuse a scrotum back together in the field?
Yeah.
Super glue.
Super glue. I mean, that would work.
They didn't have bald AIDS back then.
Nope.
They didn't have regular AIDS back then. I mean, it's true.
It's very true.
Just saying.
Wow. All right. Well, this was fun.
Yeah, this was fun. This is a good day.
This is an interesting end.
Yeah.
So you wanted to go through the rigmarole?
Yeah, I will go through some rigmarole. So we are on YouTube. Please like, comment, and subscribe. We are on Spotify. We are up to episode 8. They have not refreshed with our new hosting, but we'll work on it. We are on iTunes, which is always up to date. We are on podparadise.com, which is always up to date because it's based on iTunes. We are now on the Google Play Store, which I shared on Twitter last week. We are on Google Play for all the Android friends out there. What else are we? Are we on anything else? I think that's it.
Twitter
at RAZZLDAZZL.
And yeah, I think that's it.
I think that's it. On that note, would you like to play us out with a very special?
Yeah, sure. I'll just
exit song.
I'll just make some shit up.
You'll just spaz on the pad.
Yeah.
Spaz pad.
And here we go.
You got me all the way there. I was ready to climax, and you pulled it back. Oh, now I'm getting ready for an even bigger climax. You're edging me. Merry fucking Christmas.
Merry Christmas.